Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? From the shotgun, drops back. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game. And you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Running it back, it's Richardson. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Frazier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
comes up with the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Short connection to the tight end here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And the sack is made there by the freshman.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, these guys usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's a design quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. The Canes offense is on the move now.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it on a counter. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Frazier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The Knights will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Miami offense is back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Frazier. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. See if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. His second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Frazier. Quick throw caught over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
UCF 7, Miami 3.
The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Starts from inside the 20. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. He stopped him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Fights through the tackler. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They'll toss it to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
The Knights pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Oh, here comes the reverse. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. It could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the right here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score UCF 14, Miami 3.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Rojas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
UCF 14, Miami 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. And the receiver's got it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Price. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Being set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, keep working that clock.
That is an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down real quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Knights will have to kick this away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up pulling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go!
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags a quick throw. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving.
Here we go!
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. 1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Clear! Clear! Freedom!
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure.
Touchdown for the U.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The loss sets up a second and long on the 20. Back to pass. It's Frazier. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack at a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He's moving out of the pocket. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackling at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.